Thank you so much. By the names of Wani Manasseh Michael, I am a disciple maker serving among refugees. And where I am from, I am from Rhino Camp, refugee settlement. And the same time, I am also in Kakuma refugee settlement. And right back in Rhino Camp, I think the Lord is faithful and is doing great. Though we are serving among the most difficult places that have actually got people that are traumatized, that have gone through certain level of trauma. And I actually see it as the hardest place, but I've seen the hand of the Lord restoring, touching, and reviving people, especially when we started way back in Rhino Camp. It was so powerful that we have seen God restoring relationships and bringing hopes that were lost, and that is all through the power of the gospel. And it was actually the other year that we had come to gather the same gathering that we're having now. Then we came up with so many other plans. I'm one of those that have come right from Rhino Camp to Kakuma refugee settlement. We believe that it's best for refugees to reach out to refugees because the situation in the refugee camp is best experienced by the refugees themselves. And the right people to reach the refugees are the refugees themselves. So I was able to pray with some of my leaders in Rhino Camp, which of course the Lord led me to Kakuma. And when I reached to Kakuma, it was my first time. And of course, as a refugee, I've served with refugees and for many years, and it was a little bit easy. The Lord was able to help me also start a movement in Kakuma refugee settlement. And of course, this has actually helped me see the power of God changing lives, the gospel moving, like multiplication of discipleship in both of these camps. I've seen leaders raising up, people who have the passion for the word, the passion for the gospel, despite of challenges that they go through. I've seen God touching hearts in Kakuma refugee settlement, despite other challenges that we are actually facing as a movement in Rhino Camp and also in Kakuma at the same time, since I moved to all these places to encourage, to equip, and to see that these leaders are coached. And some of our challenges is, of course, one of it is the resources. Though we have, God is helping us, but we cannot say because the work is continuing. And we believe that the best way is to sustain is by making more discipleship. And that is the best way to sustain the movement. And the more the work grows, the more also resources, the need for resources grows. And that is the reason why we also have shortages or need for talking Bibles, since we have a number of disciples who don't read and write, but they have that passion and they have that desire to read the Word of God, to listen to the Word of God. And this is one of the challenges that I've seen in actually 80% of the disciples that we have do not read and write in these settlements. And also we have also Bibles, some shortages of Bible. We do receive few Bibles, but these Bibles don't reach to the disciples in most cases, but they only end up with the leaders. Since they are few, they cannot reach out to the other disciples. And these are some of the needs that we have, and many other challenges that we have that I cannot tell, of course. But despite these challenges, we have gotten so many achievements. The most powerful achievement that I've seen in this comes of the desire of these disciples to multiply and see new groups being formed, new churches beginning, and of course this is the greatest achievement that I've seen. And also the greatest achievement that I've seen is the joy that these disciples have, despite seeing joy in the hearts of people who are broken, people who are in need, people who do not have water, people who do not have food to eat. Still, you see joy in these people is also one of the achievements through the word of God that I've seen in these camps, and among others. And also, thank you so much. I think these are the few achievements that I can give. And the next plan that we have is, one of it is that we want to see that these leaders are straightened. We need more of straightening. I think this year will be more of straightening, and also want to strategize on which leaders are able to also go to other new areas. Of course, we have, especially in Rhino Camp, we have so many other camps beside Rhino Camp. We have so many camps, but then our focus is going to be how can we be able to those other camps to also multiply or to start for the movement to move. And also in Kakuma, we also want to work on this year. I think we are looking on the fact that we need to have community transformation. We are praying for water, and also we are praying that God will help us to have sustainability for these leaders, since this is the struggle. In Kakuma, they don't cultivate, and they don't basically have enough food. But we are looking at the fact that how can we see these disciples, these leaders, able to start up something for themselves that can continue to help them in their families, and also the movement as a whole. So these are a few plans that we have, and others. Thank you so much, and God bless you.